This video is brought to you by the 3-Minute Board Game patrons. Keep us independent by supporting us on Patreon. Kia ora koutou, and welcome to Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective, Jack the Ripper and West End Adventures in about 3 minutes. Review copy used, and hopefully minimal spoilers. It has a solo mode. It's a game for 1 to any number of players. Each case has a long playing time, and there are 10 of them, and it's a really simple game. You are in London in the late 1800s, and you are one of the Baker Street Irregulars, a group of associates who assist Sherlock Holmes with cases. He's set you the challenge of solving cases alongside him. How well can you keep up? As a group or alone, you will work through each individual case, following leads until you have solved it. You'll then turn to the back of the case file and attempt to answer the questions there. You'll then open the envelope here to check your answers, scoring points for each correct one. In most scenarios, you'll lose points for following too many leads. Narrative. The Sherlock Holmes games are all about the story. Push your luck. You can end the game at any point and go straight to answering questions. Player turn. This version of Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective comes with 6 regular cases, and the 4 interconnected cases of the Jack the Ripper murders. The cases should be done in chronological order, starting with either the first regular case and working through them, or the first of the 4 Ripper cases. In our examples, we will use the first of the Jack the Ripper cases, Mary Ann Nichols. We grab the London map, which is broken into 5 districts with blue letters and many locations with numbers on them. This is the map we would exclusively use in regular cases. As we are doing a Ripper case, we flip the map over to its Whitechapel side. This side has 2 districts with letter codes and some locations just off the map. We also grab the newspaper that matches the date of our case and examine it for clues. Each later case will have its own newspaper, and there may be hints for those later cases in earlier newspapers. We also keep ready the list of informants on the back of the rulebook and grab the London directory, which has a list of hundreds of names in it. We start this case by opening the casebook up and reading the introduction. This, along with the newspapers, should prompt us to find some leads. We here note that the murder of Mary Ann Nichols was in Bucks Row. We scour the map and find Bucks Row here, an E district with the number 2. So we open the case file to 2E and read the entry, noting down that we have read entry 2E. The same is true for the other map. Perhaps we want to go to Scotland Yard. So here we would look at entry 13SW. The list of informants can be used as well, and we decide to talk to the head medical examiner at 38EC. All of these entries give us more information, and we may even stumble across names of interest. Here we see Thomas Drew mentioned and want to talk to him. So we get the London directory and search for their name in here. That gives us an entry number to turn to in the book to find out more. Keep track of every number entry you look at. And if you go to look for someone and there isn't a relevant entry in the case file, just ignore it and pick another lead to follow. Then, once you think you've solved the case, turn to the back, answer the questions, and check your answers. There is then a solution that explains the whole case as well for you to check out afterwards. Why would you like this game? The first game in the series came out in 1982, and yet the series remains a high watermark for whodunits. Its rules are incredibly simple and intuitive, and it's the kind of thing you can pull out after dinner with the family and solve together. It's one of the rare game concepts I would recommend trying with self-confessed non-gamers, because just about anyone can grasp the idea of a murder mystery. And because none of the components are damaged by playing it, once you've solved all the cases included, you can sell it or gift the game onwards. Best thing about this game is just how dumb Sherlock makes you feel when you read the solutions. However, while the regular cases are your usual locked room mysteries and joyful whodunits, the Ripper cases are something else. These are actual murders against actual women committed by a psychosexual serial killer. The final case in particular of Mary Kelly is an extremely gruesome crime. The tonal shift between the regular and Ripper cases is dramatic. So instead of the set, I recommend the original case files, which has 10 wonderfully written non-historic cases. And for a different take on crime, try Spy Club. Sherlock Holmes Ripper Files. Needs more homes and less alleyways. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the notification button, like, share, and subscribe to the channel.